There we go. Right. Oh, ESO's had an update today, so it almost didn't launch on time. So that was like that was fun loading the game up and then realizing it's like, wait, why is it patching? Oh crap! Yes. Now, I mentioned this last week. Don't mind talking about it again. But today, Bethesda and ZeniMax are doing a Oblivion like a reveal stream at about 10 p.m. Hello. Oh, excuse me. It's at about 10 p.m. Well, basically, it's about sort of like after. Oh, hello. What's happened there? Oh, okay, what's everything loading up? That's good. Okay. So I got distracted. Yeah, there is a Oblivion reveal stream going on today. Let's just go into the main game first of all. There we go. Let's just get those done whilst I'm in my mention. That's it. And this is what I've been waiting for a while. I've mentioned I probably Oblivion was one of my favourite I won't say expansions, but it was a great and amazing game. I think that's the one that really, I mean, I played Elder Scrolls and everything in Morrowind before, but I think Oblivion was the one that really made me realise I love the entire, Tamriel, the universe of the Elder Scrolls and stuff like that. And that, of course, when Skyrim came out, so I was like, yep, pretty much the first week. And then, of course, ESO came out. Now, ESO has changed over the years. I'm not gonna deny that, but I am quite looking forward to this. So today's stream will be a little bit longer because I don't want to be sitting around on my butt for like half an hour. I could play a bit of Star Trek Online. We'll see how it goes, but there's a very good chance that today will be a little bit longer than a normal stream. Now, I don't know if I remember showed you this last time. This is one of the new items I got from the archaeology. It's like, yep, throaty crystals. Whilst I was going around and doing all my bits and pieces, it was one of my pages. Good. It's like, do I want to put this outside or do I want to put? Oops, no, where have I gone? Make sure that's right. Yep, done that one. Yep, I think it's. That's it, 206. Okay, so I need to go to that one. That's easy enough to go to. Yeah, this is one of the things I found whilst doing my archaeology thing. I was going to put it in the museum, which is this is what I'm calling this wing here. This is going to be like all the curiosities and weird things. And then, it's appropriate to put her there. And then over there, that's going to be like the library. So I'm going to think, like a reading desk, a little thing like that. So I've already got an idea of what I'm going to be doing. I just need to get around to actually doing it. I've also discovered as well, one of those, oh my god, why didn't I notice it before? That I thought these things here were the only stations I could get. That you had to pay to get some of the more the jewelry station. No, turns out the very merchant I would get these ones from by doing the crafting writs has an assistant standing right next to them who has slightly different inventory, and I only realised that last week. And how long have I been playing this game? Yeah. That was one of those. I am an idiot. To be fair, that assistant was only added when they added in Somerset Isle, but even then, that was like a few years ago. So it's the fact that I am an idiot. I really am. But I do have a good thing that I have discovered that I had the ingredients to make the potions. It's not this character on my crafter. To make the potions that increase my vampiric stage to stage 4, and the ones that decrease it to stage by 1 stage. So there's another penalty there to becoming a vampire. It's that it's harder to reduce it than it is to increase it. But as I'm here, let's just dump all the stuff in the thing, because I want to make sure my inventory is clear. Yeah, we're really looking forward to the reveal stream today. if I knew how to set it up and do a, oh, if I was allowed to, I should say, do like a, I watch their stream and sort of stream it at the same time, but I don't think you can. You're allowed to do that. If I could, then I would have done. But unfortunately, that's not till later. So if it was like, say, starting now, then I would be like, let's see if there's a way it can be done. But because it starts at 10 p.m, I would be up falling asleep myself. So make sure that one. Okay. So there's bits and pieces there. Right, let's speak to the merchant.
Can I help?
Yes. Oh, that's the other thing as well. Did I show off my kitty? I have a new kitty. Yeah. Oops. Which is Lexi, who we think, if it's not voiced by Laura Bailey, sounds very much like her.
When you're thirsty, never sample flasks from a tinkerer's bag. Vol either keeps his grease in old whiskey bottles, or makes the worst mixed drinks in the world. Both could be true with that one.
Yeah. Every time I come in now, I always have to make sure I talk to Kitty. And see up there, the ghost chicken. You see, I'm slowly adding stuff, but yeah, one day I'm just going to come in and just, yeah, I think I've checked. There seems to be some, is it her? Isn't it her? If it's not, it's somebody doing a damn good impression. Although I saw a sort of joke thing that someone's made today as a text-to-speech device, and it uses Skyrim, Oblivion, Fallout, and all the other ones, and you can type in and it will be listed and spoken like almost like the characters. Like, it's not perfect, you can tell there is a bit of a text-to-speech thing about it, but the way the cadence and the pitch and everything, it does sound like they've sampled all the audio from here and made a thing from it. Now obviously you're not going to be able to do anything for to sales or make any money from it, which is fine, but for things like machinima and that kind of stuff, where you need custom lines using those characters, it would be acceptable. It's acceptable. I am this close to downloading it so I can make some custom alert sounds, but then it's like, I've got to look into the legality of using it. If I can't use it for a stream because of the way it works, then that's fair enough. But I've got it bookmarked. I won't be sharing it just yet, again, for the exact same reasons, but just if it turns out I can use it and it is a legit thing, like it's not someone trying to put a fast one, we'll see how it goes. But in the meantime, let's crack on. So I've got to go to Bangakai. Oh good, there's someone there. Excellent. That was my vampiric stages. Oh, I've got 59 minutes left of vampire stage 4, so I'm going to need to feed soon if I want to keep stage 4 going or use a potion. I'm trying to only use the potions when I'm in, like in an emergency. Or I can't find like a viable subject. But the good thing is my my crafter, for each set of the ingredients, can make 4 potions for 1 use of the recipe, which is like really handy. Oh, hang on, there we go, just let it load up. It's going to be a little bit slow occasionally because there is like I said, there was an update today and I just realized I don't have my pets. There we go. Right, so I need to go to Bangakai. If I remember rightly, he's around. Oh, there he is. He's there. So the easiest one's going to be. Yeah, let's go to. If I zoom in a bit further, that's better. Yes. Hey, good evening. 34 months. Thank you for the resub. Yeah, I was just saying this is because the stream today is the official Oblivion release stream is on starting about 10 p.m. tonight. We've gone a little bit longer, but not by a huge amount. Also as well, if you're a Star Trek Online player, which I occasionally dabble in, the new recruitment event is starting today for the Klingon stuff. And if it's like anything like the previous recruitment events, it's going to be worth doing because it unlocks good stuff for your account. But I'm not sure. Okay, it was going to be one of the sort of ones, if I couldn't have loaded up ESO in time because of the patch, it was going to be Star Trek Online. But not entirely sure if I'll be streaming me playing that, because it's one of those ones I like just sort of messing around in that, and I think I've streamed it a lot in the past. I will probably go back to it at some point, but because I've been playing the game on or off for like 10 years now, well no, 11 years now, it's not so much become bored of it, I just don't want to burn out on it again. So it's like, okay, no, it's fine. Now what I have to do is find something to nom on. Oh, is that something there? Nope. See, I need to find a... The problem is around here there's lots of undeads, so I can't exactly nom on them to increase my vampirism, unfortunately. But what I can do is use them to top up my health. Like this. See? And my health comes up. Here we go. All filled. All filled. So if I remember rightly, here we go. Yeah, I'm going to speak to him. Yes, find his corpse, quote unquote corpse.
What's going on here? I don't understand any of this. Last thing I remember, we were fighting the Reachmen outside Northglen. I saw my father fall. I tried to get to him, and then everything went black. Dame Valeri tells me that we died?
That's what Khajiit was told.
Then how am I having this conversation? I mean, I feel different.
Excuse me a second, son's gun.
I don't even think my heart's beating, but...
Oh, that's why I was wondering why my hard drive was going a bit
dead?
bonkers. It's because Nvidia's updating. Let's just see if I can just turn that off. Hopefully this won't crash the game. If the stream just suddenly goes off, I will reload. Alright, that's worked. That's good. Let's close down that as well. No, okay, we're good. Whew. We're good. We're good.
But then why am I not ambling about mindlessly trying to kill the living? Isn't that what the undead do?
Technically this one is undead.
The gods have resurrected me, but why? Because of my bloodline? I'm sorry, this is just too much.
Yeah, some weird shit. But is there some way Valen can help, yes?
I don't know. If the dead here are rising and this is the royal crypt, have any of my ancestors risen? Maybe they can give us some answers. Would you consider venturing into the royal crypt to find out?
Well, this one can certainly investigate the royal crypt.
I know it's unlikely, but I'm hoping that if I'm alive, maybe my father is too. Maybe Dame Valeri is right. Maybe the gods are giving us a second chance.
Right, well, we'll see, won't we? Yeah, you know what? I am actually gonna... No, I won't take the potion just yet. I don't want to waste it. I'll wait until I drop into tier 3. Just started the new KDF character a couple of weeks ago. Oh, the thing is, you do get a new character. You do get a free character slot to do it, which is pretty decent. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be creating to do this because all the previous recruitment events, they unlock stuff for your character and they do stuff for your account as well. And it's like some of it is really, really good. Right, apparently they've got like new episodes and a new start as well, so it's like perfect opportunity to start a even newer KDF character. Right. Okay. So there's no one in these coffins. At least they're not saying anything.
This tomb was built to hold royal remains, but none remain within.
Oh, it's the statue. Okay, mysterious voice.
The remains of the royal family have vacated this place. They return to the land of living to follow the anointed and to avenge their bloodline. Prince Adrian is the anointed. He too has been blessed to rise again.
Where did this blessing come from?
Archay himself, of course.
Oh,
His church sits nearby.
Archay.
These lands are consecrated in his name.
This is a bit awkward.
Foreseen. Death denied the prince from defeating Evermore's enemies, but the anointed shall now command an army of the dead.
See, the reason why this is awkward is as part of the quest to become a vampire, I had to defile and unholy, for want of a better expression, two holy things, two shrines. One, Molag Bowl, because, well, I think we can all agree that in this game, Molag Bowl is a grade A-hole, and the other one was a shrine to Archay. Yeah. But technically, I'm on grounds of a Daedra / god that I metaphorically gave the finger to. Or the claw to, in this case. Yeah. Not awkward at all. It's like running into an ex you had a messy breakup with. You are certain that this is truly Arcay's will, yes?
A mortal cannot hope to understand the will of the divine.
Technically, I'm not
You
mortal.
must simply tell him to trust the power with which he is imbued. His destiny will unfold as he trusts his instincts.
Well, Belen will tell him what you have said. This is definitely going to get awkward. I doubt Archay would approve an army of the dead. No, he would not. I suppose the way to look at it is more a case of like, look, you become a vampire, that's one thing, but they're worse. I'm more annoyed with them than I am with you. I'm just disappointed in them. I don't like. But technically speaking, by this point, I think probably about 90% of the Daedras have a claim on what I would refer to as my soul. So,
Whatever was in the royal crypt, at least it doesn't appear to have been lethal. Tell me though, did you learn anything? Any explanation for my unexpected return to life?
yes, you're a vampire. No, only kidding. A voice said it was a blessing from Archay, and that the undead were yours to command, which sounds very, very weird.
Then the gods do want something of me.
Yes.
I guess it's a second chance. A chance to redeem my father, myself. To get revenge. It truly is a miracle then. I could lead the undead here to defeat the Reachmen.
Is your name, in fact, Aragorn, son of Arathorn? I mean, perhaps it is the will of the gods.
Why else would they have brought me back?
I don't know, maybe they're evil?
Starting to make sense
Giggle?
now. This is my destiny. Our army of the living was defeated, but my army of the dead will prevail.
Oh, is it? Oh, is your name Arthas? Do you know somebody called Sylvanas? I mean, the undead responded to your command, yes?
I don't know for certain, but when you said it, something about it just feels right. Did this voice in the crypt say anything else?
Well, this mysterious voice said you should trust your instincts to guide you.
That seals the deal then. We should make preparations. I'm feeling stronger by the minute. Dame Valyria is just over there trying to figure out where the undead are coming from. Tell her what you told me.
Very well, this one going to speak to Dame Valerie. Yep. Why should top the crypt there? Seems a bit rude to stand there.
There you are. I was beginning to worry. It seems that more and more of the dead are rising every minute. Did you learn anything in the crypt?
Well, apparently a voice told Khajiit that the prince was blessed by Archay.
Really? Maybe he's right, talking about an undead army. But if this is his army, why are they hostile? We might have to earn their allegiance.
Possible.
Have you seen these blue flames in the ruins? I think they're somehow inciting the undead to violence.
Well, Khajiit must know. You think we should extinguish it?
I do. I tried holy water on one and it seemed to do the trick. If you'll take it and extinguish a few more flames, that may help pacify the undead.
Oh dear.
After that, let's meet at the monument south by the rocks. I saw someone skulking around over there.
If you've ever seen the most excellent show, Good Omens, just in case people haven't, there is a moment when the demon Crowley uses holy water. Yeah, that's kind of what this is going to be like for me. Well, for my character. Alright, Velen will extinguish the flames and meet you at the monument. And Holly, what do you say? Oh dear. Well, it must be done. I knew this would happen at some point. I suppose Arcade's laughing his bottom off right now. Yeah, it burns. Right, so there's one up here. Okay. And there's another one here. Alright, and there's the last one was around here. Build this Ravager first. It's like, yes, to continue being a hero, you must hold the holy water. You know what, screw it. Oh, I've picked bats as my mutation for this ability because a few people pointed out that the, what do you call it, level 5 ability doesn't have that much of an impact on the game, whereas the bat one, it basically means anybody who comes in close, which is generally what's going to happen when I use that ability, they're going to take more damage. So I went for the more damage option rather than the resources option. If I change my mind, I can always just respec the skills at some point, so that's not an issue. Okay, let's go to those skills. Yeah, I've got 45 minutes before I need to feed again. Otherwise I lose my run and stealth. I think someone just got a portal that was there and a chest, so well done, Step. Yeah, oh well, I missed out. It happens. Right, battery.
It's a priest of Arche, but something's wrong with him. He's just completely ignoring me. I'm not sure how I might have offended him, but if the blessing on Prince Adrian comes from Arche, the priest should be able to help us.
Maybe he's just deep in prayer?
I think he's had ample time to pray at this point. With all due respect to him and to the gods, we need answers here. Will you at least see if he'll talk to you?
Let's give it a go. Hello? Father? Father Question?
O Divine Lord, protector of the eternal balance between life and death, I beseech you, remove this dark curse from your sacred grounds.
Excuse me, Valen would like to, would like to speak with you.
Shh. Or do you revel in the defilement of sacred law?
Dude, I'm a freaking vampire.
Burial grounds are cursed, and I am pleading with Arche to reveal the source of the corruption. Unless you know the source, please, let me be.
A voice in the Royal Crypt said that this was a blessing from Arche himself.
It did? That would be quite a surprise, considering Arche is opposed to undeath in all its forms. Do you think the god simply changed his mind? Why would he possibly do that?
Yeah, about that. I know being practical, but honestly, I would like to say, it's like, wait, are you a vampire? I mean, they kind of do it, but it's, yeah. I understand this is not practical to try and program and stuff like that. But on behalf of Prince Adrian, who has also risen.
The prince has risen as well? This scenario grows more foul by the hour. What befell King Aemond and his son was tragic, but I cannot imagine it so offends Arche that he would break the natural order.
Well, what are you suggesting?
I don't know. I should see Prince Adrian. That's the only way to ascertain if he's truly touched by the god. In the meantime, it might help me to commune with Arche if we stop the dark spirits from defiling the other monuments.
Should this one not take you to the prince first?
No. Your impatient friend here can escort me to the prince. I need your help with the spirits defiling the monuments. Destroy the defilers, and then I will have the clarity I need. After that, meet me at the church, and we can discuss the prince.
At the church. Ah, holy ground. Right. Okay, this one will destroy the defilers and meet you at the church. Well, I did basically take a metaphorical whiz all over Arce's shrines, I suppose. I suppose in some way this is him returning the favour. That's fair enough. Yeah, if I was a Daedra and someone took a whiz on one of my shrines, I wouldn't exactly be happy. Yeah. It becomes a Divider Spirit. There we go. And that's one. I suppose that the logic could be that I can do a fair amount as a mortal, but as a vampire I could do a lot more, especially to aid his cause. It's like a minor inconvenience. It doesn't mean he has to make it easy for me. There we go, let's have that. Again, also quite simple. Can I get a shortcut? Yes, good, there's a gap in the fence.
Why do you fear me, priest? Is it because I can control what you cannot?
Your Highness, I'm sure he means no offense.
Don't get arrogant about it.
Please, calm yourself.
As long as he treats me with the respect I deserve, we won't have a problem.
Oh, you're becoming a bit of an alphas. Finding, from Warcraft. Yeah, that's I'm just seeing this could be very bad if not kept in check.
I'm out of my depth here. If it comes to blows, I can't raise my sword against Prince Adrian, but I can't stand by and watch him strike down an unarmed priest either. This is starting to look like not such a miracle after all.
I'm starting to agree with you. What happened to start all this?
Well, the good news is the undead didn't attack us. They actually bowed to Prince Adrian.
Okay.
Father Quiston's not exactly impressed with that fact, though. He thinks it's a very bad sign, and he told the prince as much.
Right. I'm starting to see a sense of where this is going. So he thinks the prince has been corrupted. And I'm starting to think maybe he has.
Well, we tested that out, and dripped some holy water on Prince Adrian's hand. It burned. That pretty much says it all. But Father Quiston believes there's still a chance we can remove the corruption.
Okay. So what do we have to do?
We saw skeletons digging up corpses and piling them up in the mausoleums as death shrines. Father Quiston believes that cleansing the mausoleums with holy water might have some effect. I'd hate to leave the prince, though. Will you go?
Holy water again. Okay. This one can say yes, even though it doesn't like it. Go and cleanse the mausoleums and return here. Do you have any rubber gloves? I don't want to be touching the holy water again. It gives me the heebie-jeebies. No? Okay, very well. You know what, I'm going to... Right, because this area is just lousy with undead, I am going to drink another potion that will increase my vampirism to stage 4. There we go, that's me tops up now for another... Oh, it just tossed me up to stage 4. Okay. So if I'm at stage 4, it doesn't do it for 4 out. Right, okay, that's something I'm going to have to remember. Well, I'm going to...
You work against me. Would you have the prince spurn this blessing?
Oh, hang on. Blue flames? Oh.
The priest fears the unknown. That is why he refuses to acknowledge the gift the prince has been given. But why do you submit to this priest's direction? Are you a coward? Or do you just prefer not to think for yourself?
Interesting. So it is someone, basically another entity trying to pull a fast one. Right. Well, if this is a blessing from Arche, should not the priest of Arche recognize it?
The priest is blinded by his preconceptions of power. This is a blessing for all of Bankorai. What matter is it whether it comes from Arche or some other source? The prince can sense the truth. He will give himself over to it soon enough.
And at that point, you will have him under your control. Not if you remove the source of the corruption.
You regard power and opportunity as corruption?
Not really.
Such has always been the perspective of small minds. I thought you understood, but it is clearly beyond your comprehension. Very well. You've chosen your destiny.
This is going to be interesting. Right. Get out of the holy water. Nice, that's one little mausoleum cleansed. Right, next one is over there. So yeah, got to keep an eye out for a humanoid that's not of the undead type. So I can have a bit of a knock. Just the stage 4 vampirism is not as bad as it seems. I mean, yeah, in the dungeons it does make me a little bit more susceptible to certain attacks, and I'm going to have my game on a bit more. Oh great, they bugged up it. Oh dear. Cleanse. There's 2 done. 2 more to go. Oh, where'd he go? He's buggered off. Yeah, honestly, this running stealth ability is just too damn useful. It really is. So I need to find I need to find someone I can feed on, which is not so great with what I'd say in relation to this game. But you know what? Sometimes it happens. Scoot around here. Go down here. Into this crypt. I could just run around, but you know, fine. Yeah, for like about 5-6 seconds afterwards, I get a really nice little, not huge, but it does make a difference, like a nice little attack from stealth buff, basically. Come on, mate, coming through. In fact, it looks like even the undead don't see me. Pretty handy. Yeah, even your regular undead don't see me. Which, I mean, there probably will be some creatures that will see me, like those who can sense invisibility, but as a general thing, it looks like it still plays the same, actually simplified random colours, but to get one. Oh, I see. So it's one of those sort of ones, yeah. So instead of just, yeah, I don't think I'll be doing the Omega one. It was just became too much hassle. Oh, something's gone wrong.
I tried to stop him, but it was all I could do just to keep him from killing Father Quiston. Damn it all. What are we going to do now?
Oh dear. The prince has gone completely off the rockers. is giving in to the dark side. What happened?
The prince went into a rage. He started shouting at Father Quiston, saying this was his church, and he was relieving Quiston of his duties. Then he just ran inside. We have to get in there and talk him down.
How did he get in?
The doors won't open. I don't know if he barred them or what. Maybe the priest knows another way in.
Well, if I let him go talk to Father Quiston. Hey. Oh, holy ground.
Damn it! I knew this would happen. If it had been anyone else, I would have put him to rest right away. What are you doing standing there? We have to get inside.
Because he's not familiar with this place. Is there another way in?
No. This is the only door, and the beast has locked it from the inside. There's a spare key buried under the tree in the back. You have Arkay's blessing to go and claim it. Just do it fast.
Okay, I think I'm starting to see what the... this is from an RP point of view. And it's like, basically Arkay's just gone, look. You turn yourself into a vampire, which is bloody stupid. But you know what? I'm still gonna use you to do some good in this world. And besides, it's not like I'm a true vampire either. I'm more of a... what do you call it? We got that one. Fine, go away. There we go. Oh, greatest one there as well. And that's Dildo's Cryomancers, which is a great name. I'll have that. Oh, this happens to be marked right here. I've got the key. Excellent. Could I go around there, or do I have to? Yeah, too damn useful. Oh, with regards to my T6 Infinity lockbox, again Star Trek Online reference, I went for the Atlas, the TOS Juggernaut. It was going to be a very close choice between that and the Vamp, the Iconian ship. But the only reason why I didn't go for the Vamp is because I realised that this was probably the only chance I was ever going to get that damn console that you get on the Atlas. So, because I looked to see how much the ship costs on the exchange. Typical price, 1.5 billion. I have 4 million credits. And it's like, yeah, this is the only chance I'm ever going to get this damn console. If I ever get another one of those box rewards, then I'll be getting my Vamp. But this was like, oh, the great big Iconian ship, which looks amazing. Or the original Juggernaut with the console that's actually pretty decent. Oh, great. Oh, he's worshipping... Dude, have you started worshipping Slaanesh? Yes, he started worshipping Slaanesh.
And the thorn in my side returns. Your prince has accepted the gift I offered. He is a visionary. He sees beyond convention. But what about you? Do you still question the value of my blessing?
What have you done to the prince?
He suffered enough in life. In death, I am giving him the glory he deserves. I told him, by giving in to my guidance, together we could purge this land of all...
Oh, panic over, you only need 3 locations.
He was willing to make this...
Oh, that's good.
You should honor his decision.
Okay, so you can do like one from one group, one from another group, one from another group, and then the next day do one from a different group, one from the same group, one from a different group. That's made me more likely to want to try doing that.
I may not be a god, but with the strength of the prince's soul, my powers are considerable. Come, see for yourself.
Yeah, okay. The power. Right, I'm going to need an old priest and a young priest. And he's buggered off. Great. Although, ooh. You know what? This will be a very good screenshot moment. Let's try and do it. There we go. Try and do something like. Nope, nope. I'm trying to do something. No, damn it, I'll get. I'll do it later. Alright, kill the bubbles that spawn before they reach, or she will heal. Okay. This is going to be interesting. Surprise, motherfucker! Well, that didn't last long. It was just like a list of mixed. Okay, cool. So you come to. I don't think that's why Arcade is like okay with me being a vampire, because I smack down his enemies, see them driven before me, etc. Ah, there we go. That's a very nice screenshot. I mean, seriously, this game is, even though it's an older game now, this is one of those titles that, now that I've got it pretty much at max settings, it's damn impressive game to look at visually. It's got its own style, but doesn't feel like it's dated. And I mean, some of the new areas are top tier, but even the base areas like what this is are pretty decent.
That certainly wasn't my finest hour. But I thought it was RK. I thought he was giving me a second chance. There's nothing more foul than this creature's deception. It must have hailed from the depths of oblivion itself.
You know what it was after, yes.
Death. Death and destruction. It would have given me vengeance against my enemies, but it wouldn't have stopped there. It will never stop unless we stop it. Even now, I can sense the darkness inside, gaining strength again. Please, kill me.
You are sure that this is the only way?
Yes. The life force inside me is evil through and through. Thank you for saving me, friend. I wish I could have known you when I was alive. But this will have to suffice. I am ready to die. Ready as I can be, I suppose.
Well, I don't particularly like it, but at least this way the dude gets to go out on his own terms.
If you have said your goodbyes, Prince Adrian, it is time.
Wait. Are you
It's
sure
all right,
there's no
Valyri.
other way?
I accept it. And you must too. You served me in life and saved me in death. I can be at peace now. This chill. I remember it. Goodbye, Valyri.
It is done. His body and soul are at rest.
Does anybody else notice the symbolism there? Of where he's lying on the ground? The fact that he's dying in the holy light, as it were, rather than in the shadows.
It's done then. He can now rest again. For good this time. I suppose I should be relieved, but somehow I feel like I've let him down.
You realise this wasn't your fault.
I did everything in my power to protect him. If I could have taken the death blow on the battlefield, I would have done it without hesitation. He should have been king.
What will you do now?
I'll return to Evermore to serve the crown.
Ooh,
I am
a
still a
healing
knight,
staff.
It's my duty. First, though,
Nice.
I will do what I came here to do. I will lay the prince to rest.
That's not... Right. Okay, I need to set that one. Right. Yeah, I mean, honestly, dude went out on his own terms. May not agree with it, but that's got at least respect him for again giving the metaphorical finger to that entity that wanted to use him. So can I just drop down here? Yes, I can. Can I drop down there? Yes. Can I do this? Yes, just about. Oh, damn it! Okay. Now I need to feed, and there's 3 targets there, so... Oh, shite. Damn it. I messed that one up completely. All 3 of them spotted me at once. Well, that maybe could be my big flapping demon right behind me. Might have given it away. Right, is there any more down here? Oh, is that I have to go from behind them, so... Here we go. Hey, not time. There we go, all topped up. Good for another 4 hours now. Fine. Okay, so the potion's only really useful if I'm below level 4. That I'm going to have to remember. It's worth it alone just for that. Oh. Damn it.
More knuckleballs for my necklace!
That's not rude. And he's dead. Nothing in his desk. Red rye beard. Beer, even. Okay, I've already got that one. Oh! I know, that looked like it went right in his behind. That could be very unpleasant. Ooh, ruby ash staff of what was it? Shock. Interesting. Now what? It's gonna be better if I actually just run. I have my cloak ability then. Cloak of blood. Alright. Going to speak to Captain, what's his name? Herdron. Yeah, Herdron, that does.
If rumors are to be believed,
So you're the one wreaking havoc down there among those hawkers.
Yes.
I've tangled with a reachman or 2 in my day, and my helmet's off to anyone who charges into their ranks that way.
Well, one must feed.
Don't suppose you've come to enlist in the town guard, have you?
Sadly, no, but this one brought the Richmond's leader's head. Enjoy.
You have old Strasnock's head?
Yes.
Shows bones. Somebody buy this crazy bastard a cup of mead.
Yes.
If you like to cut off Reachman heads, you've come to the right place, my friend. Have you met Duke Renchant? The Duke will want to meet you.
Well, Valen could certainly meet with the Duke.
Good. Take your time, though. Rest up. You've earned it. The Duke will know of your deed, and you can go see him in the castle when you're ready.
He'll reward you well. Might even offer you my job. It's yours if you want it.
I don't think I'll be taking your job, but I have no objection to working alongside you. You seem like a decent chap. Thank you. Khajiit will speak with the Duke at the keep. Oh, before there's an enemy, there's. Excuse me.
If you have a moment, I would appreciate a word.
Yes. How can I help?
Pardon my intrusion, but I would speak to you on behalf of Queen Argella. I am her handmaiden. The Queen has heard of your recent accomplishments, and she asked me to make a private request on her behalf.
Khajiit thought Duke Renshad was in charge.
He is. The Queen stepped aside, but she remains the rightful ruler of the kingdom, and she still cares deeply for its people.
Ah.
Even now, in mourning, she attends to wounded soldiers and refugees in the chapel, but she has other concerns as well.
What is the Queen concerned about? Excuse me. What is the Queen concerned about?
Quite frankly, she's concerned about the city's defenses. But of course, she cannot publicly question the Duke's policies. This is why we were hoping you could discreetly investigate to see if there's any merit to some of the rumors we've heard.
What do you want the Khajiit to investigate?
Her Majesty would ask you to inspect the defenses at the East Gate and ask the former guard captain, Sir Jarnet, for his assessment of the Duke's strategy. If you are willing, the Queen also wishes to know why a refugee was put in the stocks.
Very well. I think Velen can handle that.
I know Her Majesty would appreciate if you gave these matters the highest priority. After you've completed your investigation, come speak to the Queen at the Chapel of St. Pellen. If there are problems, she should know as soon as possible.
Understood. Yeah. Don't want to keep Her Majesty waiting, so let's go and speak to the person who's in the stocks. Now, why have they put a refugee in the stocks? That's an interesting question. Has this person been a naughty boy? Or is it something else?
This is absurd. I've committed no crime. And they're just gonna leave me here. I would say to Rut, I will never get that chance. I'll be speared through when the city is taken. And then these damn crows will eat my remains.
Why did they put you in the stocks?
For speaking the truth. Nothing more. The Imperial Army has just conquered the largest city in southern Bankarai. And mark my words, they will come here next.
How do you know this?
Because I have just come from Hollandstand. The Imperials infiltrated the city and seized it overnight. They enslaved half the population. They will do the same here. But when I suggested this to the guards, they locked me up.
Why would they lock you up for that?
They said I was spreading half-truths and paranoid delusions. They said the people here have had enough fear with the Reachmen and cannot afford to hear my ravings. Please, you must get me out of here. I don't want to be eaten by crows.
This one will see what he can do.
Truth is silenced. It is the people who are shackled.
What? A crow is speaking.
The people eye the north with fearful eyes, but it's from the south that the storm approaches.
How are you speaking to this one?
With an open mind, one hears truth, however dark it may be.
I see. So you are trying to tell Khajiit something, yes?
No! The telling has already been done. I am here to listen and to watch.
Please tell Khajiit. Who are you?
I'm a crow. What more do you need to know?
Well, this one guesses there's nothing more to say then. Well, that's that was unexpected. Right, where am I going now? I am going Sort of that direction, okay. So what's going to be the easiest way to do it? To go out and around? Yeah, looks like it's going to be easy to go out and around. Or maybe up this way. I guess up this way there's steps. Okay, maybe not. Is there steps down here? Talking Crow in Evermore. Well done. That didn't click with me. Yeah. That did not click. Evermore. It would not surprise me if they named this entire city just for that one joke. I've done similar things in like my D&D campaign and things like that. So, you know, it wouldn't surprise me if they'd done the same thing. Yeah, I'm right then. Okay. The defences at Southgate are far from impressive, but they're as well as organised as expected. There are, however, a few suspicious-looking crates. Crates appear to be stacked with fresh supplies. Crates are stamped as cargo from a ship called the Jules Queen.
No trinkets, but the box has not been opened. The time for gifts has not yet come.
Hello, Crow.
Great gifts often appear as a surprise, but sometimes the surprise should be spoiled.
You know something about this, yes.
I know what I see, but it is not me who needs to know. It's you.
Okay, I can't argue with your logic. You can tell Khajiit. What do you know then?
I know this is a desperate city in desperate times, but this is not the gift the city needs.
This one will take your words into consideration. And I see your friend has arrived. If there's like a couple of like crows or blackbirds or something that live not like in the area around here, and they're quite territorial. They really are. Like, they don't get grumbly about the cats that live around here, but when there's ones that come in from like outside the area, oh, they get grumbly. They really do. Like when Chloe and next door's cat Gulliver side, they don't really sort of squawk on it. They just sort of sit there and watch them like over. Is he all right? So yeah, he's one of the locals. He lives at that place. Okay, cool. But then when there's like other ones that come in from like like a road over or something, they go bananas and they'll sit there going gah gah gah. The first time they did it, it was really loud, like to the point it legitimately woke me up because they were that loud, and they were just like sitting on the window ledge, just sort of out there, really giving it to this cat I didn't recognise, and it was just, damn, you're being really protective. Turns out, a little bit later, I found out they had a nest with one of the little babbies that were on one of the roofs, and that's why they were going hyper protective. So, Janet? Hello? Oh, yes, I need to get to the main so you can actually... hello?
Who are you? Can't you see I'm having a drink with my friend here? Might as well embrace the crows. They're here to stay. If anyone goes, it'll be us, not them.
You do not think the city can defend itself?
With 15 guards and a couple quivers of arrows? Not a chance. Everyone's dead. The king, the prince, the knights and soldiers. The job's almost done, just a few stragglers left. You know who I'm talking about? Me and you, that's who.
I can see this guy's logic thinking, screw it, if I'm going to be killed, I might as well be completely blitzed. Whilst doing so, at least I'll be semi-happy. I mean, you think Duke is doing a good job, yes?
Wrenchant, sure. He's realistic, at least. He knows we can't last a day unless we get some help from the outside. Of course, the new guard captain, Huron, doesn't seem to want any help. The loud brushed off an offer from the Fighters Guild.
Wait. Please forgive this one, but he refused an offer to help defend the city?
Sure enough. Huron said he's exploring other options. Don't know what those options are. Don't hear much down here, though. Say, why don't you ask the Crow? I swear the thing's talking. Probably knows more than we do. More than me, at least.
I think I might have to. Crows have been crows, ravens, blackbirds, stuff like that. Especially crows and ravens. Very intelligent. Well, Velen, we'll leave it to your drink then.
When there's no knowledge in the tops of towers, check the bottoms of bottles.
I like these crows, they're brilliant. How did you get in here?
One can witness the larger view from on high, but one must come down below to see what hides in shadows.
What is it that hides in the shadows?
The light hides in shadows, but only there can it shed on secrets.
Okay, so there's something in the shadows that we got to find. What secrets?
A secret hole is no secret, but
Fair.
all knowledge has its time.
Right, well, this one guesses he has to wait then. That's actually true, you know, if they tell you it's not a secret. Boogie. Yeah. So where am I going? I'm going down here. There might be a book I can read or something over there. It's a little... Excuse me.
I had to dig 3 more crows out of my chimney flue this morning. We may have suffocated if not for the dog barking.
I found bird droppings in my porridge twice in the last week.
I've never seen the like. What could be causing it?
I don't know, but I'm liking the sound of it. It's just...
Maybe something with the weather? Who knows? I'm hardly a scholar.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of crows about. And they all seem to be quite intelligent in talking to Khajiit. Yep, speaking of. And what about over here? There you go. Okay, the Queen. Majesty.
So much suffering. So much death. Like my husband and my children, this soldier gave her life forevermore. I wish I could offer her more comfort, but I can only pray with her to gods whose mercy I have come to doubt.
This one is sorry for your losses, Your Majesty.
Many others are enduring similar losses. I deserve no more compassion than they do. In truth, knowing they share my grief has been a great consolation. You are not here for grieving, though. Is there some official business that demands my attention?
Yes, your handmaiden asked that this one report here.
Oh, of course. Glarica told me. I hope you'll forgive her. Her intentions are good, but she misled you. That request was not on my behalf. She can't seem to accept my decision to step aside and let Duke Wrenchant handle all matters of state.
You do not want to know what Khajiit has found then?
I would, but at another time. I hope you understand. Losing my family, I just need time, and I believe this is how I can best serve the people right now. If you have concerns about security, though, you must report them to the Duke.
As you wish, Your Majesty.
Thank you for respecting my wishes. Perhaps you can convince Glarica to do the same. She's already off again investigating some ship at the docks. These matters are the Duke's concern now, and he has my support. He'll appreciate your help, though.
Well, then we'll go speak with the Duke right away then. Okay. Nice. Just, keep seeming to go on holy ground a lot as now I become a vampire again. It's like, this is going to happen a lot, isn't it? Like, yep. Alright then. Oh, yep, I can't speak to this merchant, can I? Put my notes here for...
I, for one, am very glad.
Oh no, I can speak to the merchant. I can't speak to the stable master. This is...
You're not. You are. Stendar, protect me.
Alright, fine. Funny how the stable masters are the only ones who react to me. How do they not? How do they do it? That's what I want to know. Let's go report to the Duke. This. Ah, the Duke.
That is indeed an immense relief, Yoren. Give us room to breathe. But it doesn't mean we can rest on our laurels.
I know. It's only one victory, Your Grace. But I hope it's a sign of more to come.
I do too, but that's going to require more work on both our parts. And there's nothing for it but to get it done. You're dismissed, Captain.
Duke?
Aha. You must be the hero whose bold deeds Captain Huron was just recounting. Retaking the lighthouse may seem trivial, but in times like these, it's huge. Say, you look like someone I've been hearing quite a bit about. May I ask your name?
The text speaks like, of course, Your Highness. Valen's name is... no, Valen.
As I expected, your reputation precedes you. You've become something of a legend in the kingdoms of the Daggerfall Covenant.
I've been getting that a lot.
You're certainly welcome in Evermore. These are desperate times. Have you seen much of the city?
Yes, and Valen learned some things that the Queen wanted him to report to you.
Indeed. Then by all means, tell me what you discovered.
Well, first of all, Captain Huron turned down an offer from the Fighters Guild.
Oh, yes, I'm well aware of this. It's unfortunate, but the terms the guild demanded were downright rapacious. Furthermore, the number of mercenaries they could actually muster was almost insignificant. It simply wasn't worth it.
Okay, makes sense. Guards also put a refugee in the stocks for talking about the Imperials.
I opened our gates to the refugees, but there are limits, and that man was completely mad. Standing outside the castle, shouting that we were all going to die. The people of Evermore are terrified already. We can't afford such nonsense.
Okay. Well, there are crates of weapons and supplies at the East Gate.
So you saw those? You are very perceptive.
Hmm.
The truth is that we found an ally to help defend the city. I'm not quite ready to make this information public, though.
Well, the crates were stamped the Bijoulets Queen?
Yes, that is the ship that transported the supplies. There are more supplies being offloaded even now. Please, if you'll just be patient, I'll share all the details in due time. For now, you must stay away from that ship, though. It's off limits.
Oh, that's all Venom has to report.
Listen, I can tell that you have an inquisitive nature.
Mm-hmm.
I know your intentions are good, but I cannot risk revealing all my plans just yet. Suffice to say, I've found a way to protect the city from the Reachmen, and that is what matters.
And you are worried that the people will question your plan, yes?
I'm sure that you realize that with the Reachmen bearing down on us, I have a great many matters to attend to. I absolutely do not wish to be rude, but I must be going. Come back another time and I will endeavor to answer all your questions.
Oh, see, this one can't help the city unless you tell him what you are planning.
All right. If you cannot be convinced to let this go. You must understand, desperate times call for desperate measures. If those Reachmen take this city, they are going to kill every man, woman, and child. Anything is better than that.
I've got a nasty feeling that what he's planning is going to be something I'm not going to like. What's your alternative?
Hear me out. A few weeks ago, Imperial diplomats made an offer. They have a deal with the Reach. If we surrender the city to Imperial authority, the Reachmen cannot attack. Not only will we survive, but we'll also retain considerable autonomy.
Hmm. You honestly think you can trust the Imperials?
We don't have a choice, and at this point, you don't either. Steps are being taken as we speak, and there's nothing you can do to stop us from moving forward. You don't even have any proof with which to raise an alarm.
Well, there is proof on that ship, though, isn't there?
As I said before, the Bulse Queen is
That's how you
off
pronounce it.
all but its crew and the city guard. You've given me no reason to trust you, so at this point, I think I'll say no more.
Okay. I see how it is. Yeah. I see how it is. Now, where am I going from here? I'm looking at the map. Alright, so I need to go, well, north-ish. Right. There's other steps down there. There are. Okay, just about. Oh, the moons are out. There's the ship. Oop. Apparently, I'm not supposed to do this, so let me get up some blood invisibility. Here we go. Aha. Oh, there's a strange crow.
Hey you! What are you doing slinking around my ship?
I'm here to talk to the crow.
Funny boat, funny business. I want to see what's in the hole, too.
You have a key, yes?
Crows on the ship, with a cruise on the shore. South Mutton City Wall. One carries the key to open the door. Approach with care, though. Drunk sailors can be salty.
I have heard that, but this one will go and get a key from a crew member. Right, so I'm going to intimidate her, which probably isn't going to be that hard. Thinking about it. Let's see, is there anything else around here? Nope. Excuse me, Captain.
I don't remember inviting you aboard. Make your business quick, or you'll be picking seaweed out of your teeth.
It's funny you should mention my teeth. Velen would like to see what is in the hold of your ship.
No, you don't, and I don't mean to let you. Only crew and special guests down there. Anyone else goes down, they'll get cut.
Now give Kishik the key, unless you want to taste your own blood. And not think at this point, Valen's grinning as a way only a vampire cat could.
Go ahead then, take it. Go down there and get yourself killed. It's no skin off my back.
Right. She gave in easy, which was... You know what? I can't check in there, damn it. Let's just check these other rooms. Can I check in here? I can't. Right, now what's down here that the... Oh, great. Can I... Fine. Oh, I see. So it's just like, you're gonna get killed by the crew. Right. Fine. You know what? I'm going to try something, actually. May not work. I just want to see this... Where is it? Where's the one that... Mesmerize. Okay, so let's try this. Let's put a... Apparently, that stuns them. Because I'm wondering if I can stun them and then quickly run behind them to feed. So I won't do it now. I'll do that when I get a chance to experiment. Oh.
I think perhaps I had our assignments wrong. I should have checked the stocks and sent you to check the ship.
Well, what happened?
I shouldn't have come here on my own, but I had a feeling the Duke was making bad decisions. Of course, calling this a bad decision would be an understatement. If we don't do something, he's going to hand the city over to Imperial control.
Well, what do you propose we do?
The Queen is going to have to take charge. If this doesn't knock her into her senses, I don't know what will. We need proof, though. Can you untie me and then look around? Anything to prove what they're planning. I'll meet you out on the docks.
Alright, here you go. Khajiit will meet you outside. Okay. So, since they're being... Is there anything in there? Nope. Our wardrobe's empty. Surprise! Yeah, that's... Yep. The blade of woe... Nice. The blade of woe and those two together are going to go really well. Like, there are times I wish I had created this character as a like a night blade, like an assassin, but honestly, it's not that much of a major issue. It's just like, yeah, it would have been nice. You know what? I'm having more fun doing it this way.
You just missed it. The ship's captain left the ship and headed toward that alley to the south. She looked like she was in a hurry.
I bet.
What did you find, though? Anything that reveals more about their plans?
Well, Imperial spies have infiltrated the city.
The gore-bellied bastards! I knew that ship was carrying more than just supplies. We need to move fast. Can you follow the captain and find out what she's up to? Then take the proof to the Queen. If this doesn't wake her up, nothing will.
That's why Velen can handle that. Well, what about you?
I'll go and find Sir Jarnet and any other guards who remain loyal. After you've informed the Queen, come and meet me outside the inn.
That's right, Velen will be there as soon as possible. Yeah. That's it.
Your cargo's unloaded, and I'm here for payment. I hope you don't come to regret
this. I'd probably be dead.
And I liked Captain Hume.
I don't expect you to understand, Captain. Here's your payment.
Thanks. When are you and your allies making your move? I want to make sure I'm long gone by then.
We're arming everyone up at the weapons cache in the South Alley in just a few hours. So I'd set sail right away. Kind speed you, Captain.
I was actually starting to like him as well. So it turns out he may be a traitor. Great. And I've gone the wrong way. Poop. Oh no, but I see, I'll go right. Right, so I'm there, and so go all the way around, right, I see. Right. Okay, so if we go around here. That's a cool ballista. So I was distracted by the siege weapon. I'll let go of it. There we go. There's St. Penny's Sanctuary. And this bear I'm on looks like a... This bear looks like a panda. Right, into the sanctuary. Excuse this one, Your Majesty.
Somehow I had a feeling I'd see you again. Tell me, has Glerica gotten herself into trouble this time? Or is it that the Duke didn't take kindly to you questioning his decisions?
Bit of both, really. That and the Duke is handing the city over to Imperial control.
Oh, come now, you can't expect me to believe that. Has Glerica resorted to trying to deceive me now? This is a jest, right? Surely, Duke Renchant would never even consider such a thing.
Well, and on the paper, that these Imperial orders prove it.
I can't believe what I'm reading. How could Renchant be such a fool? Has he given up on defending the kingdom and decided to accept the lesser of two evils? This is simply mad.
Well, it's obvious you didn't know anything about this.
Of course not. Though I can blame myself no less. I'm the one who trusted the fool. He's apparently just a damn coward. You know, Aemond told me Renshin was naive. You've now given me proof of this fact. If the Imperials take Bankrai, it will be a fatal blow to the Covenant. We can't allow Renshin to do this. Damn it. He's leaving me no choice but to take back the throne. I know Glerica will be pleased to hear that. Where is she, by the way?
She's gone to find Sir Jonathan and any loyal guards.
Smart girl. She always has been. I suppose I should have listened to her.
Yeah.
Very well. We need to do this smoothly. The city has suffered enough. We don't want a battle in the streets.
Agreed.
We need to take time to do this right. How much time do we have?
Well, Imperial spies are recruiting citizens and will strike in a few hours.
Gods, there goes that idea.
Unfortunately.
We must root out these spies right away then. Do not use weapons though. That will cause a panic, and I don't want that. Find Glerica and Sir Jarnet and figure out another way.
Well, Khajiit will find Glerica and Sir Jonathan.
After you've ensured the city is safe, meet me in the castle, and we'll deal with Duke Renchant. The poor fool probably doesn't even realize he's committed treason. May the gods keep you, my courageous friend.
Yep, that's the thing. He probably thinks he's done a good thing, when he has very much not so. I can understand that from a programming point of view, again, why it can't be done, but sometimes when it comes to like the big named NPCs in like these boss fights, I just wish that sometimes I could just go full vampire on them, you know? Oh dear.
Friends, foes, and fools. Hard to know which is which, or who is who. Choose poorly and wind up dead.
What happened?
A witness I was, and nothing more. But if a crow can spy someone, so can a spy. But you know the true threat now. Imperials! Now, you must listen to me.
Why should Khajiit trust it? He doesn't even know who it is.
Uella, they call me. Those that follow. From the Reach we come to conquer this land. But the enemy of an enemy is a friend. So I am a friend.
Wait, Khajiit is curious. You are with the Reachmen?
Aye, my Reachmen march this way. Evermore will be ours. But not if Imperials have it.
Whoa, we really are going down the enemy is my...
You need friends.
Yeah, I thought I recognised the name.
To beat our common foe.
These must be like her familiar... Yes, these must be like her familiars, or because she said that her crow... God, I didn't even twig. They said last time that there was, you know, her spies are everywhere, and that the crows, and I like, yeah, we're basically got like a direct line now to the Hagraven, the really powerful one. Okay. You said you came to conquer. How can this one trust you?
Temporary truce. Neither one's ever more Imperial. We work together. Destroy the Imperials, then we are enemies again. I like it not myself, but you have no one to help you now. The only choice for either of us is to work together.
As much as I'm loath to agree, she's right. What do you propose?
You cannot strike down spies, but my crows can. Pretty little pets. Mark our foes, signal my crows, and we will strike. We will clean the city of Imperials. Then we are enemies again.
Very well. A temporary truce. For now. Oh, I like this quest. I do like this one. So it's quests like this that remind me why I love playing this game. Right, so I got to talk to Marcus Scipius. Marcus! Oh, hello, Marcus.
Rumors about the Empire enslaving civilians are completely untrue.
Huh. J'accuse!
Ah, another sharp-minded citizen. Do you also prefer not to be ravaged by reachmen?
Well, it depends if they buy me lunch first. But how do you plan to... Sorry, that was a bit low, a bit crude. Do apologise. How do you plan to stop them?
Strength. That is the only thing that will stop the invaders. Where can we find a strong army? Why, the Imperials are only a few days' march to the south. Join me, friend. Let us give the city to those who can defend it.
Well, we can defend it just fine. Nice. One down.
What's the world coming to when a ragtag group of bandits like the Red Rooks can take over a town?
So I'm just listening to NPC background there. Yeah, now I've got to find. This is the next one. They're going to be where? Oh. Excuse me.
One thing. Here's someone who's seen a battle or two. You've read the writing on the wall, haven't you, my friend?
But what does the writing say?
Evermore is doomed without Imperial assistance. Help us. Help us take the city from the Covenant, and we will usher in a new day. A day of security and self-respect. A day of survival.
Not for your attack. Yeah. See, one thing this is actually proven is that Yuella, the Hagraven, the fact that she's willing to have a temporary truce shows that she's thinking. She's not like, look, okay, this person can help me achieve my goals, rather than nope, I'm not going to do anything. It's like, the fact that she's reasonably intelligent in that regards shows that this entity is probably very dangerous if she's willing to do things like that to achieve what she's after.
I promise you, the Empire has absolutely no connection to the Worm Cult whatsoever.
F the Worm Cult.
Ah, did you hear the voice of reason and come to listen more closely?
That was a crow.
The Reachmen are at the city's doorstep. Something must be done, must it not?
There was a vigor which caused a flock of crows to attack your foes. Yes, there was. I'm going to check just for my own curiosity now. Let's see. Bioshock crows. And it was actually called a murder of crows, which I should have guessed because that is the collective term for a group of crows. It's called a murder. That's a legit thing. That's not me just BSing on the game BSing. That is the legitimate official term for a group of crows. It's not flock. Although, the regular speak, if people say flock, they know exactly what you're talking about. But the official, what they describe it as, is a murder. What do you think needs to be done? Oops, I was actually on the right screen.
Simple. Surrender the city to Imperial control. If the Imperials have Evermore, the Reachmen cannot attack. You will survive, and even better. Surrender now, and we promise you will remain free.
But if we surrendered, we would... Look, we're not bargaining for freedom. Crows, do your thing. Definitely liking this quest. Bird. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, Murder of Crows does have that kind of indie band name to it. It's like, and now live on stage, Murder of Crows. Amazing how so many of those sort of things, like you put two words together and they sound like a band name. I mean, with a name like that, you'd expect them to have some kind of like maybe like thrash metal or something like that. It's definitely got, or maybe a sort of like a goth band or any of that kind of thing. Right, where am I going? I'm going the wrong way. That's where I'm going. Oh, hello.
I liked you, friend. I did.
Oh, he's banging.
You had to come to this.
From his point of view, it's like, why is my body on the floor there? Now, there's a funny story about that. And thank you to that person there for helping me. I help them, they help me, it's all good. I think that's the way I like doing it in these games is, if someone's going along and you see them being attacked and they need a bit of help, bosh, lay down a spell or throw a bit of healing their way. You sort of give each other the nod and you both go on your way. To me, that makes the game feel more real than being forced into a group. The dungeons kind of make sense. It's like you're an adventuring party, go and cleanse that dungeon because of your patron or your whoever has decided we need to do it. But for general above ground stuff, I like doing it semi solo because that way I can go off and do my thing, they can go off and do their thing. Everything works out well. Queen?
Can you believe this? The Duke's apparently run off to avoid facing me. After what he's done, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised.
He probably legged it.
Tell me though, is the city safe? Have the Imperial spies been dealt with?
Right, yes, the spies are gone and...
Excellent. Then dealing with the rat I let into the castle is all that remains, if we can just find whatever hole he's scurried into. No, but what about Sir Jarnet and Glarica? All three of you deserve a medal after this is done with.
Yes, about that. I have some bad news. Sir Jarnet and Glarica were killed.
No. Glarica is gone? But why? She was an innocent young girl. I knew the Imperials were heartless, but do they have no honor at all?
Probably not.
Richard, he's responsible for this too. Where is that bastard?
You think she's dead in the castle?
Yes, he's actually most likely to be down in Eamon's private rooms. Unworthy swine that he is. Will you come with me? I could call the guard, but it might be better if you and I just deal with this quickly and quietly.
Of course, this one would accompany you, Your Majesty. What a shame I've used my vampire blood scion power. I would be more appropriate for this. Ooh, let her decide. Okay.
Richard, you bastard! I rue the day I gave you the throne. What you've done is nothing less than treason.
Welcome back, Argella. Good work. First, you ran this kingdom into the ground, then you dumped it into my lap. Now the two of you repay me by sabotaging my plans and destroying any hope we had of surviving the Reachman attack.
You honestly think the Imperials were our only hope?
Of course they were. Have you seen the Reachman's numbers? You think you can take them all on yourself?
Yes.
You cut off one head, but there are thousands more, and they are barbarians. You've doomed the people of this city to a fate worse than death.
You've heard of what I can do, of who I've gone up against and what I have... You know what the Imperials were planning, yes?
Whatever it was, the alternative was death. Listen, there's nothing more to say. If you expect me to apologize and plead for mercy, you're out of luck. I was doing the right thing. Lock me up if you must, but I don't deserve death.
Well, it is up to you, Your Majesty.
Very well then. Argella, my fate is in your hands. You know I made the only rational choice.
I wouldn't call it rational, Renchant. I would call it cowardly. Aemond died defending this kingdom, and you'll die for betraying it. Now that he's been dealt with, we have real work to do. Please, meet me outside.
Bam. That was quick and decisive. She was pissed. I like her. Shit, there's a guard right there. Also, all this technically belongs to her now, so I'm not going to steal from a character I like. And that was impressive. She managed to go from there to there in the time it opened. But you know what? Right, she's the queen. She can do what she wants.
Thank you for dealing with that situation. I know it wasn't pleasant, but life just isn't always a pleasant thing. Certainly not in my case. Nevertheless, we have responsibilities we cannot simply ignore. Glarica taught me that. And you, of course.
I think Glarica would be proud of you, Your Majesty.
I know. I feel partially responsible for her death. But if I give in to remorse or sorrow, I would be doing her a dishonor.
True.
From now on, I'm going to honor Aemond's legacy, rule as he would have, as he and Glarica would want me to.
Well, Khajiit is here to support you, Your Majesty.
No matter what the future holds, Evermore is deeply indebted to you, as I am too.
Ooh.
In times like these, we all need a hero like you, to remind us that no matter how bad things get, there's always hope.
Ah, thank you.
Tell the Queen the truth. Her reign will soon end. We are enemies again, you and I.
Well, the truce is now over. As you say, we are now enemies again. Unless, of course, something else happens, but you know what? So be it. Obviously, that horse isn't so appropriate now. It's like a vampire horse. Right, on to the next part. Let's go to the way shrine. And I'm going to the Halcyon Lake. And I've just gone completely random way. Where's that? The Halcyon Lake, I believe it is... Is this the one? Nope. Is that the one? Nope. And that's the Bangor Kai. That's the Viridian Woods. Where's the Halcyon Lake? That's Evermore. That's where I am. Troll's Toothpick. Where the fudge is this? On-size Breath. Is there more way shrine? Yeah. Halcyon Lake Way Shrine. Right, here, where is it? Where's it gone? So that's Halen's Shroud. On Sea's Breath. Latter one. Have I just... That's the old tower. Viridian Woods. Bangor Pass. That's Evermore Way Shrine. Eastern Evermore Way Shrine. I'm going blind. I can't see it. Okay. Oh, wait, what's this one? There you go. Oh, that's handy. So right up near my there we go. It's right up the top there. I'm going to take a very small diversion and go and do the what do you call it? The archaeology. What? Why can't I not sprint? Oh, there we go. Alright, that's weird. Oh, it's because I'm in combat, that's why it's going slow. Right. Or is it that weird bug?
Sister. The Hagraven's influence grows stronger.
Yeah, it's that weird bug where it doesn't allow me to sprint again. Okay. Just do a very quick reload to see if that helps. There we go. Yeah, very strange that one. Been had that for a while. Because it's patch day. It's patch day. Or I probably not updated my mods. It's probably a combination of the two. If you accidentally sell something to a merchant, you can buy it back from their buyback area tab of their store, which is very handy. Go on. Load, please. Load game, please. Yeah, well, it's taking its time, isn't it? Still, I'm doing like a complete reload, so kind of understandable. Come on. Anytime, please. Now, the one time I want to load quickly, and it doesn't. There we go. Make sure everything's loaded, which it looks like it is. Let's just minimize the chat again. Yeah, okay, I'm going to try something because okay, let's just try loading to another location to see if that helps. Let's go to the Alkia Desert. Try to think how I sorted it out last time. Because it's like, it's draining my stamina, but it's not triggering off any of the extra effects like me cloaking and things like that. So, kind of one of the reasons why I wanted to be a vampire in the first place. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, I just have to go to another region to reset things. It happens. Right, so East Bangarai. There we go. So that should have fixed it. In a Chaos Ball battleground, you earn points for your team by holding the Chaos Ball. Yep. There we go. Okay, so let's have to try and remember that if it happens again, to go to another region and come back. Okay. Ooh. Very nice waterfalls.
Right now, we are in no position to offer anyone aid, and certainly not a city dweller. Uella the Hagraven and her Reachmen have taken over this part of the forest, and everything here, including the Weirises, are weaker as a result.
So you plan to drive the Reachmen away, yes?
Where they travel, the forest slowly withers and dies. We will drive Uella and her dark witnesses from here, or we will die. Unfortunately, the old hag is no stranger to weird magic. She has constructed foul totems that suppress our power.
Well, that sounds like something that this one could help with, yes?
You expect me to trust one such as you?
Yes.
Perhaps, if one of my sisters keeps an eye on you. Weiris Rashan is young, but she will do. Rashan returns shortly from scouting. If you really wish to help us, she can join you to destroy the totems.
Right. I got no problem with that.
Here she comes now. Rashan, we have a volunteer to destroy Uella's totems.
So I'm just distracted by your doggy. Wait. Oh, that's
We aren't in the habit of trusting outsiders, but the suffering of the forest seems to have softened my sister's heart. If you really wish to help us, I suppose that's an offer we can't refuse.
Well, for him was to help defeat the Richmond however he can.
It won't be easy. First, you will need to destroy Uella's totems.
Yep.
They keep us from drawing on the power of nature for our magicka. The Reachmen guard them closely, but I'll fight at your side. No spells, but I've got sharp claws and a mean bite.
So it's just like in character, like it's just like the urge to just go, you know, do that. And but I realised that if I did that, I'd lose my arm. Well, Khajiit welcomes your help.
I do what I do for the forest, not for you.
Fair enough.
There are 3 totems, just a bunch of strung together sticks for you, but they're like poison to me. I can't get too close, so it's all on you to destroy them. All right? Are you ready?
Alright, is ready. Let us go. Whilst I'm here as well, I'm gonna... Oh, look. Yes, let's mess these up. And whilst I'm here, I'll do a bit of archaeology. Nice. Alright. Alright, so it's going to be... Yep. Okay. That's a lurcher.
Strike quickly like a snake.
That was in. Let me jump. Oh, I know where it's going to be. It's going to be beyond that wall, isn't it? It's going to be up there or something. Okay. The Dark Witness Totem. Right. Alright, there's that one. Let's get you as well, because why not? As I can. Excellent, double championship point, always good. Yeah, there's another magical book there. Okay, there's the... Now, where is it? It's over there. Okay, let's go get that one done first before I forget. Well, there it is, I've just spotted it. Oh, that's a chest. I will definitely take that as well. Right, nothing fancy, but you know, it's just a simple chest, so... Actually, no, it's probably it's going to be up there, isn't it? Okay. Let's see if I can just scoot past this, up and around, go the long way around. Yep, I might have to do it this way. Maybe not. Okay. Let's go and deal with these totems first. Unless... Nope. I'll do those afterwards. Get low on stamina. One downside to this sprint invisibility is that as I'm not a stamina based build, my stamina basically runs out reasonably quickly. Okay. Oh, and there's that chest over there. Screw it. Let's deal with these little scumbags whilst I'm here. And that is a intermediate. Did I get it? Okay, so again, nothing fancy. Ah, that's how I get up there. Right, I see now. It's an upper ledge, right. There's the dig site right in front of me. Oh crap, I got... Oh, that's... Screw it. Been spotted. Alright, stamp it up. And over here as well, just because I can. I steal these little buggers first. Can I? Right, so I can't take the lurchers, right. Let's just feed on them later. We didn't attack them. There you. Let's scoot around. Again, let's see if I can find where this bloody thing is. Wait, I've been there before. Son of a... Oh, I can get up there. Right, it's a different area then. I'll take that though. How the hell do I get up there? This is it. Okay, so that's where I've got to get. It's up there on that ledge. So let's try and get up there first. Maybe this will work? I can't jump up there. Right, okay. What about this? Can I mount? No, can't mount there. Can't mount there. Right. So how the heck do I get up there? Maybe. Maybe I can jump up. No, can I jump up on... No, okay, can't jump on there. I was thinking climb up around there and then jump off the other side. But that's a no-no. What about around here? Aha! There we go. Right, I don't think that'll work. That won't work. Okay, so there's an orange. Orange. Yellow. Yellow. Green. Green. Right, so it's going to be in this general area. Right. 1, 2. Okay, let's get rid of those ones as well. Just be on the safe side. Oh, it's down these ones where it would be, okay. Oh, broken poop. Alright, not a problem. And of course the next one's back down that side, isn't it? Right. Another chest there, I'll take that. No? No? Come on. There we go. So where are you going to be? Where are you going to be? Again, I'm cloaked. Flee. Right, where are you? Oh, I see you. I hide in the corner here. Just be out the base. That's red, orange, yellow, green, green, yellow. Alright, so it's going to be in this general area. Right. Okay. So let's just try doing it that way. Oh, fuck, beans, that one. Right, okay. Sort of see it there, so it's going to be in these blocks here. And the question is it? Oh, is it? See what? Am I going to have enough time to do this? Might not. Just about had enough time. Just about. Excellent. Part of the signet, and that goes towards the ring of the pedal, which I've already got. But if I get it 3 times, I get the full codex for it. So, and I believe I might be able to. No, I won't be able to pass it on to another character. It is the coat of House Oromane. My research indicates that they were eager vassals of the despot King Festrum Spenard I. But honestly, we only know about them because they patronised a chivalric band called the Knights of the Pale Order. Literally a band name, Knights of the Pale Order. Right. Let's go and talk to Shania. Just scoot around past here. Nope, nope, past them. Ignore them, ignore them. Oh, this doesn't look good.
I dare another one of them to... Of all the travesties against nature, this is the most foul. This is the last one, the last Spriggan. There used to be hundreds in Jackdaw Cove, frolicking about in the grass and the water. They were beautiful.
Did the Leechman kill them all?
Worse, they poisoned them, corrupted them, turned them into monstrosities. Those lurchers.
Oh dear.
This is the only Spriggan left, and the Reachman's poison already courses through her branches. She will soon transform unless I am able to treat her.
Is there some way Valen can help?
My sisters would not want me to trust an outsider. But they are not here, and I cannot leave her side. Frankly, I am surprised you share my concerns. You are sure you wish to help me?
Oh, yes. Let's tell them what you need.
I need heartwood from inside the lurchers. It's the only thing that will help the little Spriggan at this point. I hesitate to ask more of an outsider, but we could do more than just ease her passing.
What can we do?
There is a chance we can save her life. It will require more work, though. The heartwood degrades quickly in the lurchers, but sometimes remains pure. If you take the extra time to find the pure heartwood, it could save the Spriggan.
It's like, well, we should ease her passing, or this one will do what it takes. Even without the guide, I would be going with this one will do what it takes to save her life, because it's the right thing to do. And yeah, it's like a... Well, this one has a lot of... this one's done a lot of bad things. Just to balance it out. Nope, nothing. Poop. Okay, so I've got to do it from a certain area. Okay. Ooh. Learn root. Have that root. And I'll have one of those. And I'll install, which sounds vaguely disgusting. Oh, that looks like there's a thieves' treasure trove there with the purple glow. Oh no, it's a book. Yeah, well, worth a try. Okay, so let's go and burn that last totem. That'll please the wolf lady. I'm pretty sure basically just a druid who is shape-shifted. But that's fine. That is fine. There we go. One heart shot. Just give it. Okay, still this last one.
I can actually feel the forest again. This is good. The natural order is re-emerging already. It's still very weak, though. It has to be nurtured back to health.
What about Uella?
She has to die. Until Uella's gone, the corruption remains. Her blood is the nurture the forest needs. Whoa. My magicka is returning, and it's making me lightheaded. Meet me over at the old tower. I need to get my bearings.
Very good. I will meet you there.
Vandal! Destroying my art! You will regret!
What was that about us being enemies again?
Playing with the little girls of the forest. A game with me, though, many have come to regret. How exactly does my new playmate plan to win?
Well, this one was planning on winning by killing you.
Me! To kill Uella, you must find her first. I can reach you, but you cannot reach me.
Oh, we'll find you.
Where I am is a secret only a crow can know. And the crow's call for your death, not mine. Come after me, and the last sight you will see will be a black beak pecking out your eyeballs.
Exactly. Cats eat birds. Like, yeah, you may be for want of a better expression, I'm gonna say a goddess of crows, but this one is a Khajiit, and this one is a Khajiit vampire, and it's always hungry. Yeah, of course, more the big ones. Where are you gone? You. The little changes in like the dialogue will depend upon like your races. Like you say, like a Khajiit will eat you, that kind of thing would be good. But again, it would take a ridiculous number of work hours to do, and then, you know, if you add like a new species in later, you've got to go back and go through those sort of quests. So it'd be impractical, but it's one of those, especially for an MMO as well, it's very impractical. Would I like to see it? Yes. Am I expecting to see it? Alright, I've got to find one more. You know what? This one's going to feed. That's it. Oh, look. Okay. Here we, in a David Attenborough voice, and here we see two dark witnesses by the edge of the river. The vampire Khajiit sneaking up towards them, looking to feed. Unfortunately, doesn't look like it's going to do anything. So it brings out its deadly claw and stabs one of them to death. Yeah, that's never going to get old. Rude. Oh, got two that time. Nice. Alright, you will do. Now you may have noticed I have changed one of my skills on my secondary bar. I'll show you in a second. Excellent. What I've done is this skill here, I noticed I wasn't really using. I was using like the lightning one, I was using the empowered ward, but I wasn't really using the one that was here. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to make this into this is like one skill from something else. So if I have, like say, a vampire skill, I'm going to put it there. At the moment, I've just got mage light there just because I thought, you know, get me used to something different. But what I'm eventually looking towards putting is once I get to, where is it? Sijik Order. Accelerate, bend its disability, bend space and time around you to gain major expedition for 4 seconds and minor force for 12 seconds, increasing your movement speed by 30% and critical damage by 10%, and that I think will go up as well. Plus it then means I can use these passives as well, because I'll have a Sijik ability. I'll be a Sijik Khajiit. Oh god, I just realised what that will be. That's going to make things interesting. It's going to make things very interesting. This one has the hardwood.
We shouldn't get our hopes up too much, but with the pure heartwood, there is at least a chance our little friend can be healed. Have you been able to find any?
Good news. This one has the pure hardwood.
Quickly then, let me mix it into a poultice. I am grateful that you were able to find the pure heartwood.
Please answer this one. You really think that the Spriggan will survive?
I hope so. Here, take the poultice and apply it to the poor thing. I must be prepared to do whatever is necessary. I pray to all the gods to bless our efforts and bring it back. The forest would never be the same without Spriggans.
All right. Hey, I know this one in your species have not had eye to eye in the past, but for at least let me try and make amends with attempting to heal you.
It worked! The little bugger's already thriving again. The power of nature is truly miraculous.
Indeed.
Thank you! Now with nature's blessing, our little friend will survive the Reachman invasion.
Yay!
But as for her sisters, the only thing left is to avenge them.
And I'm liking where this is going. How do we avenge them?
The abominations are created just across the water. A witchman has built a transformation altar there to perform his foul work. I am not equipped for this task. Will you go destroy the altar and kill the witchman for me, for the Spriggans who died?
Oh yeah. Wanton destruction in the name of what is essentially good? I am sold. But first I must go this way. Oh yeah, it's going to be really good. If I can, like that accelerate, I'm going to be able to move like freaking lightning. Yeah, the Sijik abilities and quest line won't be done until I get to Somerset, so I'm a little way off from that point, but like I say, I am trying to speed things up a little bit.
Listen, I was wrong to be so hard on you before. You've certainly proven now that you deserve...
Oh, this is your human form.
I appreciate your
humanoid form.
More than I can express, especially if you'll see this thing through.
Ah, that very then will. He spoke to Uella as a crow back there.
You did? Well, I guess we got the old hag's attention. Maybe we put the foul thing on the defensive.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, she probably has layers upon layers of protection. I don't even know how to find her. I don't suppose you have any inkling?
Well, one of our crows said it is a secret only a crow would know.
The poor crows. She's taken complete control of them.
Oh dear.
Their spirits are helpless. They can only watch what happens to their physical forms from the nature realm. She does have them coming and going, though, so they would know where to find her.
Is there any way we could, communicate with them?
As a matter of fact, now that I can draw on the power of nature again, there is. I can take you into the nature realm. Not in that form, of course. but it would allow us to talk to the crow's true spirits. Do you trust me?
YOLO. Okay. So I am now a Khajiit who is a vampire who is now a spirit war. Nice. Hello, Crow.
Must be nice to be able to travel between this realm and the physical realm. I'm stuck here. Yes, I'm stuck here.
Don't worry, we are here to help. We need to find the Hag Raven.
If she were here, I'd peck her eyes out. No, she's not in the nature realm. But of course, you can't reach her in the physical realm. Maybe one of the other crows knows more.
Ah, thank you. Then I will look for another crow then. Oh yeah. Loving this.
A wolf tried to eat me once, you know.
Oh, good.
Just because we're in the nature realm, you think we can be friends now? Maybe. Did that hag raven trap your spirit here as well?
See, Crow's very intelligent. Like, no, but this one is trying to find her.
Oh? If you can access the physical realm, you might have a chance. The door to Yuela's lair is in this realm, you see. But you have to break the wards in the physical realm. There's more to it, though. You should ask one of the other crows.
Vampire Khajiit Spirit Wolf helping crows escape the grasp of a hag raven. This is peak Elder Scrolls. Fuck yes. This very much is peak Elder Scrolls. That's why I love playing RPGs. Crazy stuff like this happens. It's like, another Tuesday. Must be another Tuesday. Alright, and this one will look for another crow then. Speaking of, boink, 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 boink. For my own amusement, I've got to take a screenshot. There we go. Hello?
We can dispense with the small talk. I know why you're here. Even in the nature realm, news travels fast among crows.
Fair.
Getting to Yuela is impossible, though. Even if you break her wards, entering her domain will corrupt your soul.
Now, technically, this one does not have a soul. Because at this point in time, it is currently sitting on Molag Bol's shelf. Or no, what do they call it? The thing that goes across the top of the fire, is it mantelpiece? One of those. And either way, at this precise moment, according to the timeline, this one does not have a soul.
Well, why didn't you just say so? That would work. There is something different about you, isn't there?
Mm-hmm.
Yuela's lair is in the island tower. Break the wards in the physical realm, but enter the door from here. Don't tell her I told you, though.
Well, Velen, thanks you for the information. Yeah. Yeah. Boink. I've got to find a door, which is apparently up here somewhere.
This looks like the place. I guess you're the one who's going in.
Makes sense.
Here I was, just starting to feel like you're one of the pack, and now we have to part ways. Obviously, I'll have to be the one to break the wards on the door. It doesn't seem fair. You get to go in and chew the old hag's face off.
See, now we've proven ourselves to Rashan. She's just like, oh, I like you. So Velen will remain in this form, yes?
I don't think so. Her lair's actually in the physical realm, so you'll assume your physical form. Probably not so much chewing, I suppose.
You have no idea.
Your hands. After the crone's dead, you'll have to get her nasty little heart.
Why do you need her heart?
When I said her blood was the nurture that the forest needs, I meant that, literally. She's the source of the corruption here, so we need her heart to perform the ritual to cleanse the forest. So, Are you ready to go get it?
Oh, this one is ready, whenever you are.
There. Back in the physical realm. Time to do this. This looks like the place. I guess you're the one who's going in. All right, the door should be open now. Go get me that heart.
Gladly. I was enjoying being a wolfie. Right, summon my beasties. Gosh, imagine if I'd have been there as a werewolf as well. That would have been really weird. Oh, Yuella. It's time.
Dare you to enter my dark home? Tear you apart, my crows will.
You killed her! You freed us!
Didn't take long. Like, see, she wanted to be enemies again.
Freedom! Freedom at last! And Yuella dead! Dead!
Yes. Yes, she is. Me and that random person who came in to help.
Sweet relief. No more voices. No more restraint. Bodies and minds together again. The crows of Jackdaw Cove are in your debt.
Well, Velen is just glad you are free again.
Yes, free and feasted. The hag raven was all skin and bones, but what's there is sweet to eat. So thank you for saving us, and thank you for supper.
Oh, I was going to make some comment about that being a bit disgusting, but you know, tell what, this one is now a vampire, so I have no place judging you. Go forth and enjoy. You know, it would be very hypocritical if I judged him for, you know, eating her corpse when I literally feed on the life force of others to make me run faster and turn invisible. That would be hypocritical.
The Reachmen must have sensed Yuella's death. They started to panic and fight amongst themselves. Made them easy pickings for me and my sisters. Now, the heart. You do have it, I hope.
Yes, in my pocket. What will this ritual do exactly?
You see all the giant vines choking the life out of everything here.
Mm-hmm.
The ritual will purge the area of their evil presence. It's necessary for the land to heal. Why are you stalling, though? You've grown attached to those vines?
No, you can take that.
Actually, hold on to it. I have an idea. Weirus Freda will howl, but I think you've earned the honor. Let us begin the ritual, and once we've penetrated the earth, you can throw the heart into the circle to complete the spell.
It is fair. Yeah. I did help to take down the hag raven, so yeah, I will gladly accept this honor.
All right, sisters. Let us begin the ritual. It's your moment. Go ahead. Throw the heart into the circle.
And yeet! Nice.
Who would have guessed it would be an outsider who would show up and kill Yuella? I doubt this means we'll start inviting families from Evermore out to visit, but maybe, just maybe, we can be a little more friendly.
It won't hurt. You don't have to, you know, throw down the welcome wagon or anything like that, but, you know, if someone stumbles into your territory, just, you know, rather than attacking them and killing them, maybe just, like, nudge them back to civilization. That'd be a good start.
I, for one, am as grateful to you as the flowers are to the sun. You brought life back to these lands when it was nearly choked out. Though we may never officially call an outsider a friend, I think we can at least consider you an ally.
Okay, thank you.
Well, I expect you won't be returning anytime soon to enjoy my sister's hospitality. And I can guarantee we won't run into each other on some city street. So I guess this is goodbye then.
Yes, goodbye. But I must inform the Queen that Yuella is dead.
Of course. I'm sure she'll be happy to see you. I didn't think about it before, but I suppose this means the Reachmen are no longer a threat to Evermore either.
Well, there might be some random ones here and there, but as a general thing, yes. Because it certainly helps not.
All right. Well, if you ever come back to this neck of the woods, we'll kill you. I'm only joking. Where is humor again? Go on now. May her scene bless your hunt wherever it may lead you.
Yes, you got this one. Good prank. And to you. Oh, so yes, you come back here, we'll kill you. Motherfucker. Oh, I see. What's a jest? Well played. Well played. Oh, yeah, that's not pleasant.
What pathetic creature meddles with my magic?
This one does.
Pay for defiling my altar.
You know what? I won't. See, told you. Satisfying. Oops, got new side dash. Yeah, see, some of those lurchers will still be a bit crumbly towards me, but that's kind of, yeah, because they are kind of corrupted.
Did you destroy the altar and kill that bastard witchman?
Oh yes, the Spriggans are avenged.
Thank you. I intend to take great care of this last little Spriggan.
Ah, good.
With Hersine's blessing, I hope she might be the seed to spawn many more, and that someday a multitude of Spriggans will again frolic in the waters of Jackdaw Cove.
Here we go. Right, so go to Trolls Toothpick Race Shrine. Okay. Yeah, that was that. That's not that one. Yeah, it's right there, but no op script. And teleport. See, the Spriggan's all nice and healthy. It looks like I'm going in. So yeah, I've definitely discovered to say this vampire form makes doing the public dungeons not mega easy, but it makes it, in conjunction with Ring, it makes it so I can now do them. I have died a couple of times whilst doing them, but that's just because I wasn't paying attention, and that was after I first got the vampirism. So of course creatures using fire, excuse me, creatures start using fire on me. I forgot that was a weakness, and it's like, I appear to be crispy. Well, bugger. I've not tried it in a group one, but apparently the ring can be counterintuitively not as good because it's capped with how much it can heal you, whereas another character healing you, there is no cap to it apart from their mana, or magic, I should say. Okay, let's be a sky shard around here. So this is what I think makes doing this now. Running through the dungeons is so much easier. Nice. And blip. Oop, yep. Though sometimes though they do spot me if I don't cloak within the right moment. But if they do, I can look after myself. Just get up to speed, get up to cloak, there we go. And some creatures do have the natural ability to see invisible, so which again has caught me off guard a couple of times. Just in case, I think it's like they smell you rather than like see you, that sort of thing. Yeah. Oh God, he's a big boy, isn't he? There we go. Vampire Lords, what the hell? Oh, interesting. It's a lightning. Okay, so I've got to go this way. Okay. Back along this way. Alright, yep, just managed to get past him.
Let me out of here! I taste Zen's price. I knew if I banged on this door long enough, someone would come. Look, I really need a helping hand here. Can you spring me out before the trolls come back?
The trolls locked you in there?
No, it was the skeevers. Of course it was the trolls. Me and a few others came down here looking for loot, but the trolls caught us. One by one, they've eaten all my friends. They were saving me for dessert. Probably because I'm so sweet.
Ah, the sheer arrogance. So, all your friends are dead.
Yes, cursed. Every last one of them. Their screams were horrid. I was grateful when they stopped. Look here, friend. Since everyone else is dead, I got all the loot. If you'll unlock this door and help me back to the surface, I'll share.
Now, what do we think she's going to try and do? Do you think she's actually going to try and share the loot? Or do you think she's going to try and pull a sneaky? For the sake of progression, I'm going to believe her.
The lever's on the wall right over there. You're a real lifesaver. Can't tell you how glad I am you happened along.
Yeah, you don't seem too broken up about your friends.
What am I supposed to do? Lie here sobbing until the trolls eat me too? Sure, they were good folk, but it's not like we grew up in Valenwood together. We shared a few heists, a few jugs of Jaga, and now they're dead, and I got to move on. Sorry, trolls, no dessert today!
Okay. At least she's helping, so that's a good sign. Although she could be trying to lull me into a false sense of security. You know what? Screw it. Am I going the right way? Yeah. Someone's fighting and just sees this giant vampire blood style run past and like, you know what? I ain't seeing anything. I'm not seeing anything. Where's she gone? Oh, she's right behind me. See?
Thanks, Barrels. Meet me on the Evermore docks and I'll have your reward.
Ah. Maybe she actually is going to keep her promise. Looks like I was wrong. Yeah, just say, remember, though this would be the point I'd be thinking about what I'm going to start winding up for tonight, because the ESO streams on later. I am going to be going on for a little bit longer, but probably till about sort of 9:15. So, or maybe I might stop my own time. Yeah, the rest of her crew could be there. See how it goes. It'll give me a chance to quickly log into Star Trek Online if I decide to log out my normal time, but we'll see how it goes. And like I said, I do need to catch up with ESO, so it's not going to be a problem either way. I mean, I'm about 3, maybe 4 expansions behind things at the moment, so I've got a, yeah, see, I've got, let me just check my chart, actually, it tells me what comes next. Okay, where is it? Right. I did have a... Where's it gone? Yep, so I've done all those ones. Yep, I've done that. That's all the base game. I've done that. Yep, done that one. Yep. Okay, yep, Cowboys Gold. Yep, I'm technically working on that at the moment. Okay. Right, yeah, because after that, after this, there are the DLC packs. So it's Craglorn, Imperial City, Orsinium, Thieves Guild, and Dark Brotherhood. I'm probably going to play them in that order. and that's the DLC stuff. Then let's try and think. I've got a feeling though the Imperial City might be the PvP one, so that one I might skip. But Orsinium is pretty good. That's the Orc stuff, and they've got that one, the Dark Brotherhood, the Shadows of the Hist, which is the Argonian one, and then it properly kicks off with Morrowind and all the stuff, the DLC stuff to that one. Horns of the Reach, which I think is that's a dungeon-based one, so I don't have to add too much about that. The Clockwork City, which is really freaking cool. The Dragon's Bone, which I think is another dungeon-based one. Yep. Then it goes into Somerset, and then the same sort of thing, dungeon and proper DLC. And then it's Elsewhere, which I've technically already done half of, but I've got the upper half of that to do. Now still on the Greymoor, which is the Skyrim one, Stonehelm, Markath, which is technically what the DLC is. This game is up to at the moment, and then obviously, whenever it comes out, the Gates of Oblivion. So I'm about 3, soon to be 4.
He's too sick to travel again if this fails.
To skip. I'm not going to call them expansion. Well, yeah, expansions. Yeah, expansions. But at some point, I am going to have to do some serious stuff to lever up my ledger domain so I can make major progression in the Thieves Guild stuff. But I will try and do that off stream, because that will involve me just going around the same areas, stealing stuff and going to the thieves' troves, going back and selling those things like that. Because there's a cap on how much I can do per day. I could do it. I just got to be able to put my butt together.
It's the waiting that's the worst. If Kerbal has some magic cure, why doesn't she just give it to my husband? To all of these poor souls. Are you also waiting to see Kerbal?
Not Khajiit. Who is Kerbal? And if you say his name's Jeb, I'm going to slap you.
She's the village's mayor. They say Kerbal can cure any disease, but once cured, you can never leave the village. I'm not sick, but my husband Draven is, and if we have to live in a hovel for the rest of our lives to save him, that's fine by me.
Oh, this one must know. Where is this village?
That's another strange thing. It's hidden, through the cave up the hill. Kerbal will send for me eventually, but I'm worried. It's forever without him. Could you take a look and make sure Draven's all right? I have some gold. I can pay you.
Yes, certainly. Khajiit will look around.
You'll need to talk to the guard by the cave entrance before you go. They don't take kindly to unexpected visitors. Draven's my husband, tall, handsome fellow. Tell him I'm still waiting.
Right, let's go and look for your husband. Okay, so let's go and speak to the guard. Guard?
Stop! I must alert the mayor to all new arrivals.
This one would like to talk to, and I can't unsee it now as Kerbal. This one would like to talk to Kerbal.
Many would. I can't allow everyone into the village, or we'd be overrun by disease.
Fair.
Some say the village can cure everything, but that's definitely not true. We're very selective. You seem healthy enough, though. What's your business?
Standing here pale, bloodshot eyes a little bit, fangs that are a little bit overgrown even for a Khajiit. Yeah, I look healthy. And Velen wants to ask Kerbal about Draven, one of her patients.
His case came up today, so your timing is excellent. I'll signal ahead that you're coming in. We asked
That's how
you
they
to
signal.
stray from the town once you pass the cave. The woods beyond the village aren't safe.
Thank you for your concern. So yeah, that's why the doggy ran off, to let them know I'm on their way. Kind of makes sense. Okay, this place feels creepy.
Rejoice! Soon we will have a new member of our family, Draven.
Oh gods, is this a cult?
Patience, friends. I will speak to each of you individually. I don't recognize you. Come, let us speak.
Generally, whenever people going about, you know, like welcome to the family and stuff like that. There's generally some kind of cult-like thing going on.
Welcome to our humble village. Not many find us by accident, yet I smell no illness upon you. May I ask what brings you here, if not the cure?
Well, Velen is looking for a man named Raven.
Ah, Renoir sent you then. He need not wait outside any longer. Draven will soon be inducted into the village. I'll see to it the guard lets him know. Is that all you seek then?
Yes, about that. Inducted into the village. What do you mean by that?
I apologize, but you are an outsider. It's impossible for you to fully understand, but suffice to say that those who are cured must stay in the village. It is for our protection and theirs. Draven is in the guest house if you wish to see him.
If this is a cult, I'm going to burn this place to the ground. Too many cults in Israel. Still, with Daedras and everything, it's not surprising there's not cults everywhere. Oh well. Yes, pretend I didn't go that way. Draven?
Forgive me for not getting up. It's been a long day, and I'm ravenous. Is there something you need? Are you new too?
Renard sent Valen to make sure you're alright.
He's such a silly one. Of course I am. Now that Kerbel's agreed to cure me. He can come to the village now the first week's over. Is he still suspicious of these fine folk in the village, I wonder?
I think you're right. I think that could be Liam. Again, if it's not, it's somebody else who is spot on impression. But what exactly is Kerbal curing? Why did I have to pick Kerbal's name? All I can think is the little green dudes from Kerbal Space Program.
I'm afraid I can't talk about it. The village prides itself on privacy. I apologize if Renoir inconvenienced.
Yeah, that's got to be Liam.
But as you can see, everything's fine.
Oh, because you must go now.
Come and
Raven,
sit, dear.
What's going on?
Everything will be
No
all
one will
right.
tell me a thing.
How did you get in? Seriously, how did you get in?
I don't trust anyone in this town. Why won't they tell me exactly what the cure is? Why can't we leave town afterwards? And if they have a remedy, why can't they tell me what's wrong with Draven?
Well, Draven seems content with this.
Draven's desperate for a cure. He'll believe anything, anyone. I know you've got your own business, but I could use someone on my side. If you could have a look around, or maybe ask people about this place. I don't know. I'm at a loss.
Well, this one will see if he can figure out what the cure actually is. This place is giving me the heebie-jeebies.
Thank you. I'll talk to Kerbal directly and see if she'll tell me anything. So far, she's kept all the details to herself, and you can see what Draven's like. When you have something concrete, let me know. It'd do a lot to ease my mind.
Okay, I will. Oops, pardon me. Yeah, there's definitely some weirdness going on here. Right, I need to have a consumable. So I've had my vampirism. Let's have a chicken. I'll eat the chicken. Let's go to that one. I don't use it. I don't know. I'm kind of using the staminas. I don't have that. There you go.
You there. I saw you fighting at the Shrouded Pass. You were remarkable, if you don't mind me saying. You're new, aren't you? I saw you leaving the guest house. Anything I can do to ease your transition?
What can you tell this one about the village?
I can't tell you anything. Kerbal's forbidden it. You're welcome to stay, but don't go nosing around for clues. We're a private folk, and we don't like outsiders.
See, that's just gonna make me poke around for clues more. Right. Right. Wait, I saw meat in that. Remember Hector in Oblivion. Rings a bell. Maybe not by name, but the name does ring a bell. Probably I played like Oblivion like 20 plus years ago, so, or whenever it came out. Got some robes. Book of Reason. Okay, this is. Yeah, that one. It's the sound of a creepy cult that kidnaps a character you have to rescue. That does ring a bell. Okay. Right, here we go. So it's okay. I'm not going to read everything out. I'm just going to see if I can skim through, see if anything picks up. Well, there's some security problems that show the hamlet is quite to mind. By the light, by the dark, within, by hope, by falls to our souls take flight. Okay. It sounds like that, from what I've read, that they do something as part of the cure, but then they sort of. Now I think what it is there's something that they're doing, and they're doing something else to counteract something. So it's probably like them being here, like this. Like, I don't know, it's like them being here has like curing properties, but if they leave, they will die, or something like that. I've done that one. Okay, investigate the tree bark. Bark has been clawed to pieces. Claws. I saw meat earlier. Fucking werewolves. I'm putting money on them being werewolves. Lichens.
Kerbal doesn't like us talking to outsiders.
You're not betting against me.
Stake, she says. It's a bit silly, I know, but after all she's done for us, how can I refuse her?
I mean, they probably have got like a legitimate thing that's stopping them from going completely. But I would put money, I'll put several gold on these people having some form of, if not full lycanthropy, then at least something connected to it. Just to stay. That's what I'm leaning towards. That's my current hypothesis. Right. There's some weird shit going on in this village. Tell Belen about it.
I promised to say nothing. Does an oath mean anything to you? If you won't be dissuaded, talk to Helene. She's in the lower rooms of the house across the way. Her bond is incomplete, unlike mine.
Right. Okay. Yeah, where was it? Okay, granted. Yeah, I'm gonna take some of that pork because why not? Salted pork. Peasants. Why are the cages down here?
It hurts. It hurts. Go away.
Okay, her eyes have gone freaky, and as she's not a gold, I'm going to take that as a bad sign. Tell this one, what is wrong with you?
The change. Oh, the change is coming, and I can't stop it. Oh, Kerbal promised me that she could help.
But only after I calm down. Please go. I can smell your blood. It's driving me crazy.
Okay, maybe not werewolves, maybe vampires. Which would be a bit awkward. Blood, what change are you talking about?
I'm a werewolf.
I was right.
God, I said it. A terrible beast. I can't control myself. But Kerbal promised she'd save me like she saved everyone else.
Please, don't leave yet. Can I talk to you?
Where is she? Okay. Yep. Freaking werewolves. This is going to make things a bit awkward.
That's not right. Something strange is going on in this town. You've seen it, haven't you? They just took Draven away for their initiation. It's like some kind of cult.
Where did they take him?
There's a winding path just past the village. Kerbal and a handful of others took him up that way. They said they didn't have a spare robe for me or some such nonsense.
Well, that's wrong because Velen found some robes earlier when he was investigating the village.
Enough for both of us? No? Then you use them as a disguise. Kerbal's too familiar with my face by now, and she'll recognize me whatever I wear. They're binding him to the village forever. I don't understand yet. Make them stop before it's too late.
I'm on it.
Keep out of sight. They wouldn't even allow me to watch, so I doubt you'd be welcome there without your robes. If you hurry, you can make it before they arrive. Make sure they don't hurt Draven.
I'll do what I can. And invisible. Put the robes on.
There's no turning back now, Draven. You are a part of this village now.
Well, that's my normal colours.
Don't be alarmed. Soon the pain will subside.
No. Stop. You're in my head.
Don't interrupt the ritual.
You know what? Screw it. I am going to interrupt because I can.
No! I've lost control.
Bugger.
Draven! Come back!
I think we may have goofed.
You've endangered us all with your meddling. Well, what have you got to say for yourself?
Draven's not sick, he's a werewolf like Helen.
Yes, we all are, in fact. That's why he came to us. I can suppress the lycanthropic tendencies of the disease. The ritual you interrupted was to seal Draven's form, to protect him as well as the village. But now he's turned and we're all in danger.
See, this is what happens when you don't talk to people. I must know what happens now.
We must find him. The ritual might still work if we catch him in time to complete the binding. If not, then we must save the town above all else.
Well, for them, I'd like to know what can he do, even though he's not technically at fault yet.
Go after him. I must tell everyone what's happened. Everyone who's left, that is. If he can't be subdued and forced to complete the ritual, he'll have to be killed. And that's on your head, not mine.
You were literally turning him into a werewolf. Oh, I'm going to have to kill Draven. Oh dear. This subdue him. Right, this is going to be... I'm going to use my basic abilities. Okay. There we go. Where's his... Oh, there his body's there. Phew. Oh, he's unconscious. Thank fudge for that. That would have been very awkward. Like, yeah, I found your husband, he turned into a werewolf, and then I killed him. God, please. Very, very awkward. So why? Okay. Yes. As I put Paul out. Very good, please.
What's happened? Some of the people in the town are acting strangely.
Yeah, about that. The ritual failed. Your husband's turned into a werewolf.
What? That was his disease all along? Why didn't he tell me? We have to go after him. He's probably frightened out of his mind. What was Kerbal thinking?
Well, apparently Kerbal was trying to steal his form, and Velen had to subdue him.
Kerbal has a lot of explaining to do. Stealing his form? What does that even mean? Gods, I pray Draven's all right.
Well, this is going to be an interesting chat.
Everyone, stay calm.
Hello.
We will soon have this back in hand. Keep faith, my friends. Renoir, bring Draven to the town hall. Stranger, come with me.
Okay. Now we've got to save yourself.
Some of the townsfolk have already turned back into their werewolf form. The spell is breaking faster than I thought. Draven must complete the ritual.
Can he, even now?
Yes. He's not the first to fail, but it's very rare. Those who don't complete the ritual usually die immediately, by their own hand or someone else's. Nevertheless, it's better than the alternative.
Well, maybe you should convince him to continue it.
He may not see me as an ally, thanks to your interference. He may only remember how much pain I caused.
Well, I did electrocute him on the hillside.
This is your fault, so you must fix it. The others from the ritual site will bring him in. Let's hope he doesn't remember your fight. Talk to Draven, but take what he says with a grain of salt.
Okay, whilst I'm here.
What have you done to my husband?
Draven?
Where am I? It was like I fell asleep, but then there was this terrible pain. I remember you. You're the one who helped my husband. Renoir, are you all right? Did I hurt you?
It's the Kerbal over there, which that's permanently stuck in my head now. Might still be able to finish your initiation.
I see the truth. Power calls me. No one can stop me.
I already have.
Eat! There is no fear, only hunger. No, I'm not a beast. I can control myself. Renoir, don't leave me.
Let the Kerbal finish the ritual.
No, don't let her. I don't want this anymore. I've seen what she does to the people in this village. She takes their minds, puts them under her control. Being a werewolf is a curse, but I can't give up who I am.
How do you know this?
I felt it. She was in my head during the ritual, cutting away something inside. Something important. I couldn't move.
Okay, this is now taking on a more sinister turn.
That's all those people. That's no cure.
Then we'll find a way to help you, Draven.
Thank you. Poor Renoir. I'm so sorry, my love. You can leave me if it's too much to bear. Just don't trust Kerbal, no matter what she says.
Funny, she said the same about you, but you know what? I'm leaning more towards helping you than helping that person.
I've heard enough. I'll be outside.
It's... Again, how did you get this? Don't go stop doing that.
What will happen to Draven now? I don't understand any of this.
Well, you might want to sit down for this, but everybody in this town is a werewolf, including Kerbal.
Her too? That explains it. Kerbal has a spell over this entire town. These people are all mindless drones. If we're to save Draven, we must break this spell for good. I think I know what to do.
What is your plan?
The gate on this side of town leads to a cave entrance. It was guarded the last time I saw it. But with half the town gone, maybe we can get through. Kerbal doesn't want anyone up there. We've got to destroy whatever she's hiding on the hill.
Well, because she must go now. I just saw what the time was, and it's like 5 to 9, and like, do I want to continue doing this for a little bit? I'll go to about 1:15 and see how I feel.
Remember, Draven isn't quite himself yet, and in this state, he endangers the entire town. I know it sounds harsh, but only severing his link to the village will spare the rest of us.
But Valen's changed his mind. He wants to help save the town.
Are you sure? You've seemed quite friendly with both Draven and his husband, and the only cure is a permanent separation between Draven and the rest of the village. Not that I mean to change your mind, but you must understand what this means.
Valen I'm getting confused now. Who am I helping?
Thank you. We've but one recourse left to us at this point. Draven must be removed.
You mean killed?
The spell which holds back the lycanthropy is weakening because of him. Unless he either finishes the rite or dies, we're all doomed to follow him. I can't let the people of this village suffer for the whims of one man.
Please tell Khajiit, why not kill him now?
The townsfolk, they don't know the cost of their freedom. No, it's better to do it away from town. Draven will revert to his werewolf form soon. We must lure him out of town. Renoir will be our bait. I pity the man, but it's our only recourse.
Well then, Khajiit will get Renoir.
I'm glad you understand our predicament. Don't hurt Renoir. He's already gone through so much already. Take him past the keep.
Okay, maybe I was wrong.
With luck, Draven won't be far behind, and we can end this nightmare.
Okay, I'm actually starting to think maybe I was wrong, because he seems to at least be semi-compassionate towards Renoir and the others. And she did say, you know, to take what he said with a grain of salt, so... Yeah, I'm thinking this actually might be the best thing. You know, needs of the many and all that. Why can I not... Why can I not talk to him? Seriously, why can I not talk to you, Rona? Yeah, I've talked to that one. Yeah. Yeah, I've done that one. Yeah, I've done that one, done that one, done that one. Yeah, why is it not allowing me to talk to him? Oh, that's very odd. Have I missed a step? I think I have. No, I've done that one, done that one, done that one. Okay, let's just temporarily get rid of my pet for the moment. No, not you, Fuzzball. Just in case they're blocking it. Alright, let's try doing another reload. Now, if this doesn't work, then call it a night. I'll play a bit of Star Trek Online until the stream starts. Especially with the new, the new Klingon thing that started today. I don't want to get too behind on that. Plus the event as well. Actually, no, thinking about it, that's probably what I will do. If I can't get this thing to work, then I'll call it a night. To craft, you need to locate an appropriate crafting station, blah 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 blah. Still, tomorrow we got some more Foxking. And we'll be back to this on Thursday, assuming that I can sort this out. It may be I've slept it or not. Yeah. Oh, hello. Hi. Hello. Hello. Oh, hello. I know what you're telling me. Right, okay, fine. Come on in. Get on my nap. Come on. Yes, I know. You're adorable. You've been very affectionate today. Ow. Yeah, for some reason I can't seem to interact with him. I don't think I've messed anything up. Yeah, because it's even saying, you know, capture, talk to him to help him, and it's not allowing me to select him. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna call it a night here. Here now, I'm gonna try and might do this bit, or at least progress this stage of the quest off stream, because I can like flick between online and everything, references and stuff like that. So tonight, yep, I'm gonna call it, and then tomorrow we'll be back at normal time for Farscape. In the meantime, have a good night, and see you tomorrow. Bye. You gonna sit there? Okay, fine, just sit there then. She's just sitting on my lap now. Bye.